We are Group 1B, and our concept is Distributing Your Work, and our theme is Film Strip. Team members are Tiffany Babcock, Jason Flynn, Christina Morrow, and I'm your group coordinator, Aaron Puckett.
The world is evolving. We've come from walking everywhere to riding on animals to operating machines. We've gone from kites to air balloons to airplanes to space flight, and commercially we're transitioning to a brand new online dependent world of advertisement, publishing, and distribution. It's the next step when it comes to writing and getting our work out to the masses. Less and less can we depend on local grassroots word of mouth. For 500 years, ink and paper have been the say-all when it comes to getting out our expression to the world. But year by year, brick and mortar sales are down for our physical tales, and much like the flow of things anew, e-publishing has been selling more and more as time goes on. But the internet is a huge place, much bigger than the real world. How do we get our work out to the masses? You can't expect everyone to find your Amazon page, right? Believe it or not, the social networking world is making it much easier for writers to gain awareness and distribution. Facebook has raised its referral traffic by 25% from its previous year. That means that more eyes are scanning more information and products. Or if you want a more hand-picked course of direction for our little Eisners to be, there is always Tumblr. Tumblr is the leading blog site for niche readers. You can handpick where your product goes and send it on the reblogging highway to build awareness where users will inevitably find your ebook sitting pretty in its Amazon listing waiting to be purchased. The future of distribution, much like the past, is up to the people.
CSI milestone number 2. Distribution of work. Because I'm a writer, I'm going to give you 5 programs that I think will work if you're trying to distribute your work by yourself. A much simpler way than doing it this way. The first site is called Wattpad. Now, this site is very popular with authors because they like to sample their books here and see what audiences think of it. Now, as a new writer, you can do the same. You can upload a story, have readers read it, and see what they think for free. Now, the second site I want to talk to you about is called TV's Writer's Vault. Now, it looks pretty good as far as like it tells you a list of all the companies that they associate themselves with, but I don't really trust programs that forces you to pay a monthly fee in order for someone to look at your work. This next site is fanfiction.net. It's free, you can upload your stories onto it, it uses all types of formats, you can get an editor. Now, I know you must be saying, if it's free, how good could it be, right? Well, E.L. James wrote a fanfiction on this site. She actually wrote it for Twilight. After changing a few characters, it turned into 50 Shades of Grey, which is a big hit now. The next site I want to talk to you about is Archives of Our Own. Just like fanfiction.net, Archives of Our Own is completely free. You have to be invited to this site in order to write to it, but it's really good. You can read great stories and you can write them of your own. The only difference is that this site is for a more mature audience if you want to write something a little more risque. This last site that I want to talk to you about is Amazon Studios. Amazon is looking for a TV series or a movie that they think will be a big hit. All you have to do is send them a starter. If they're interested, they'll give you $10,000 to not only start it, but to finish it. $10,000 to write something that you believe in.